Meeting of the mind. Joke na yun.
So, Alan, what would you normally do when you start, like, you're having your K-pop
When I do
concert?
events,
Yeah.
I always, I mentioned to Nimfa, I always do a spreadsheet first. I do spreadsheet first.
Okay.
And then I figure out what the market can bear, competition, time frame. It's always the same formula, you know. But this is a little bit different because
It's already been,
Well,
And it's a tour.
We're choosing the two biggest, from Beanie, which I'm very interested to bring to, but and SB19, they're like the biggest PPop bands, right? They're like the BTS in the Philippines. So when I didn't even know they were coming, and I didn't even come in. They said 7% of the tickets already. Nobody want to go to the Filipinos. No, don't tell them we want to go themselves.
If Harry didn't introduce you to me, you would not have heard. But I keep bugging him, Harry, do this for me, do this for me. And he's like, oh my gosh. I think if we're not friends, he would be yelling at me already, stop bugging me. You always asking me for stuff.
Well, he's the one that brought your name up. Because I was meeting with him. I'm doing another project with him in September, That's why. So that's what I would do. I mean, I've been with Dama for 20 years, so there's a method to the madness, You do it solo, you can't just guess. You gotta make sure that the liability is least as possible.
And I know you produce so many concerts, but they're smaller compared to, this is a big deal. You know, the fans alone. The fans alone are crazy.
Yes,
I mean, for them to fly here, this is like the same level as like, those big time
for the first
American.
time.
Yeah.
We have people
You've never heard of that before for a
no.
Filipino performers.
Well, what's nice
all the way
is,
from Florida, North Carolina.
Well, what's
Texas.
nice is they have chosen you as the preferred promoter to work with.
Yeah.
You know, when any big acts come in
They
from
don't-
the mainland, they would call Tom because he was the one that the name.
Actually,
His
you're
business,
establishing
I know
yourself.
Uncle Tom is gone,
Yeah.
but does he still have the company under some people?
Right now, we're starting one. I cannot really say the name legally, but all kidding aside, I was nice to be able to. Widow,
Nice to know you,
Theta,
yes.
thank you so much for
So
hearing me
finally
out.
we
Because I
met.
called her one Sunday morning. I said I'm on the way. I think outside. Hello, Theta. Hello. Sorry. And I was sitting outside having coffee. We talked story. And she mentioned your name, but I didn't want to just bombard. I wanted to have a nice intro, which she
too.
she did.
Yeah.
So I even called Theta. So does she know that I'm interested to help? And she said, oh yeah, Nimfa's waiting for your call. That's when I called. I don't like to just bombard you. No need. You're already doing the work already.
It's already a pleasure.
You become friends.
For you, coming from you, I watched your interview from
Oh, that one, I do.
TV. I said, oh, this guy. I wanna put on Facebook already. Like, oh, I talked to this guy, but I haven't met him yet.
Well,
It's like it's already
I lost 50
bragging.
pounds. I look better now. Anytime you do TV, you add 10 pounds. I was fat.
But then you might.
I don't share that video. It's too much too fat.
So
So when I knew it,
you're ready right there. Like you're the person who will probably say
That we
like,
need.
papunta ka pa lang, pabalik na ako.
and I'm Filipino, right? So that's good.
You know any Filipino? You're born here.
Yeah, I'm one of those.
One of those. Have you ever been to the Philippines
Yes.
though? Okay.
A couple of times.
That's
Where's your ancestry from?
So my father's from like Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Pangasinan.
I see.
yeah.
So
He came
Ilagan.
here 14 years old with his uncle. Uncle went back. He stayed here. And my mom was born and raised in Kauai.
Oh.
So she's local girl.
Local.
She's Visayan.
Okay.
And then my father was Japanese, Okinawan.
Oh, that's where you got that last name. I said, is that a Filipino last name? I said, it doesn't sound like
I
one.
know I'm Okinawan, but weird. 2-second story. So Arado, there's only me and my brother and my father in the United States with that name. Everything else, Arato is Italian in New York. Vito, Arato, Because we had one of those books that were very, very rare names. So we had the history of all the Arados in the United States. We're the only one in Hawaii.
Easy to-
Now in the Philippines there are Arados. But it could have been maybe I submitted an Arroyo and then they changed the name because the Japanese, you never know, right? The conflict, they change the name, problems, you come here, right? Different. You come to America, you change any name you like, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Back then.
Just like the governor Cayetano,
What?
he said the dad's name that's
Was
not even
different.
his real name.
Could not.
He took over a cousin's name.
Yeah, because that's the thing in the
Because
US.
the cousin,
yeah.
I think, kind of got scared when they were about to go in the ship to
Right.
come here as a worker.
Right.
So the dad has more like confidence, like I'm gonna make
Right.
it. So he went, but he's not on the list.
Right.
So he took over the cousin's name.
Yeah.
So he said years and years later, Governor Cayetano
Yeah.
is a governor already, and he teases his dad, Dad, I think they're after you. They're gonna send you back. They said that I think they finally caught up.
Did you lie?
They finally caught up on you. They're gonna send you back to the Philippines. And the dad said, huh?
I love that story. Well, Theta, I know this is you interviewing and us, but how did you get into your blog?
SB19?
Yeah.
No, just in general.
How did you start? Yeah.
Blog,
No, it's-
I think the vlogging part was during the pandemic. I had to stay home. Well, no, I wasn't staying home, I should say. But I was planting a lot of vegetables because you cannot really do much. Well, I was working every day because I'm a nurse, right? I was so stressed I needed to do something. Although I always kill plants, that time my plants were doing well, so I would videotape it and I would post it. I started to post
Really?
it. I mean, not that there's a lot of viewers, but it was
Yeah.
like some kind of
Just
form of
some
therapy.
good content,
Yeah.
Yes. And then I thought, okay, I always had I Love Kalihi Facebook page as for me because since I came to Hawaii, I've always lived in Kalihi, and Kalihi has a bad rep, yeah.
I was born originally.
So I feel like
Little Manila, yeah. Or
Kalihi had
Little
always
Tondo.
been good to me. I grew up here pretty much. I went to school here and everything, and I never encountered anything bad here. Why
I love Korea.
why is people always putting it down, and people would rather pay attention to bad things that happen in Kalihi than
Yeah,
positive
than the
things.
good things,
That's
yeah.
why I created that Facebook page. I love
What year was that?
Kalihi. That was way back
2022,
in
21?
like or earlier than that. It was just a page,
Yeah.
and then I decided to blog, as in write stories. So I would write stories about the things around Kalihi. I did have a blog.
Oh.
It's still called, and it's still there. It's just floating.
Yeah.
It's called I Love Kalihi Blogspot. If you
Really?
look it up, I had several stories there.
Yeah, yeah.
But nobody reads it. Right? But it's just there.
Never know.
And then after that, what happened? Oh, then I would start. I thought, okay, maybe vlog more about the different places and happenings here in Kalihi. And sometimes, hit and miss kind of thing. People watch, people don't care. Until I put together for my birthday. I celebrated my birthday by having a Teacher's Appreciation Day for Farrington because that's where I graduated.
Me too. Yeah.
So you did too?
80.
Oh, I'm 84.
That's where I'm gonna do my next concert.
Oh, in the
Yeah,
Farrington High School.
I used to do that. A lot of my concerts did
Which
in
is cheaper
Farrington.
too, but it's big
Yeah.
and it's nice now. It's
Yeah,
fixed.
yeah.
It's upgraded.
Yeah.
I used to go to church or whatever before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, when I did that Teacher's Appreciation, there's like 250, teachers were in attendance. Gave them food and all, program. And then because at that time, I'm so into SB19, one of the...
Oh, you already were in.
Yeah, I played their music video, the Wyatt, Where You At song. So while it was playing, I just thought, okay, maybe while it's playing in the background, I'll do a shout out. So I recorded myself saying hi to the fans with the background of all the people behind me and the video playing. And it caught on because the other 18 were like, whoa, somebody in Hawaii, All of a sudden, somebody from Hawaii is interested in SB19, right? So from then on, I started doing kind of regular but simple things until I decided, what I was vlogging about was my journey trying to bring them here.
Okay.
like going crazy, even creating a video presentation to the Philippine consulate.
Yeah. California, so
Yeah, they have
we never
the
thought that they're
fandom that
coming.
they have.
Yeah.
Will travel if they're not going to go to that city, then they'll fly from there here.
Actually, they're going everywhere. If they can have a ticket from one place and another place,
Some-
they'll go everywhere.
Yes,
All of this show.
because I've
I'm happy
observed
with
that.
money. I'm happy with money.
You know, when I went to LA, I already know this bunch of girls. I said, where did they get their money?
Yeah.
Because they travel. When they were in Chicago, they went to Chicago. When they were in Toronto, they were.
They're-
You know
yeah.
why? Because I'm watching online. Because they're also vlogging about their travel. I go, what the heck?
Oh, yeah.
They're there again.
Yeah.
This is hotel, flights, and first
true.
You know,
VIP
I'm selling
tickets.
tickets. They even asked me, "Can you get me one for Temecula? Can you get me one for
Really?
for LA?" So wow, this they already have a ticket for San Francisco and Hawaii. They also want to go to
they're
the other
not
two.
contented with one.
Yeah.
These people are willing to spend money.
Yeah.
What it is you have to provide them the excitement.
Right,
Why
yeah.
would they come here? Right? It's not just because we're not sold out yet. No, they want to come here because there's something good about Hawaii, and I think that's the advantage because many of them have not been to Hawaii. That's why when I make comments, I just invite them. Hey, you guys should come to Hawaii.
Yeah,
Double
yeah.
purpose.
Scenery.
Yeah. And if all this time you've been thinking of going to Hawaii, this is the
This is your
best time
chance
because
now.
two
Yeah.
things now. You get more vacation
experience
and
Hawaii
SB19.
plus the SB19 too.
Yeah.
Alamano Hotel. You talk to anybody yet?
We're looking at different hotels right now.
Still looking.
Yeah, but yeah, if you
How many rooms do you need?
13 for the
Oh,
entourage.
Let me work on that
Wow.
today and I'll get back to you.
Okay,
I'll just see the options you have. Yeah.
okay.
Because it's not a problem for transporting them, right? You don't really need to put them in Ala Moana.
No, not really, because you know in Waikiki they're close to each other
Yeah,
anyway.
just
So maybe
get them
convention
a van.
is just probably
Yeah.
15 minutes, 10 minutes,
Yes.
5 minutes. So
Yeah.
Alamano is the
Yeah.
most ideal. You just walk across the street.
Yeah, but that's just for regular people like us. But for them, you have to give them a nice place to stay. Good
that's why I mean,
impression.
The rider expect four
Yeah.
star, 5 star. So I don't know what the
I think
hospitality.
there's only one 5-star in Hawaii, right? The Alu
Is it Kahala?
Halikulani.
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 Right?
And Kahala.
There's only two. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
only
two.
2. So
But they can be pricey too, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Expensive.
And it's not. How far is that from? It's not.
Well, the closest is Halikulani because
Halikulani.
that's
Yeah, but
just
you
in
still would take
Waikiki.
them up. You wouldn't have to walk
Yeah.
from the village to
Yeah, you have to get like those nice
the van, pick up.
the vans.
And Ala Moana is 4-star.
No,
No,
maybe three.
maybe 3.
Three,
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, we've had Elton and Fire stay there, and it's really up to the rider and if they're okay with it. You send information because as a promoter, you wanna take care of them.
Yes.
But you don't want to give them the king suite of Arabia either, and then you pay
Yeah.
$50 million for a suite.
Correct. Yeah.
So they seem to be
Maybe
very
try
nice.
the Royal. What do you think of the Royal?
Royal Hawaiian?
Yeah.
Expensive, you know. There.
Yeah.
Very expensive.
Well, if you're looking at
I know the guys very well. That might be
there
an
you
option.
go.
That's
That
nice
might be
place.
a better yes.
Yeah.
The
And don't get me
newer
wrong, I know
side.
what you're saying. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. And I
No, because
agree.
Royal is small rooms. I've been there.
Because let's put it this way: when I did Earth, Wind & Fire, we had 3 suites, and then the crew, right? You have crew, you have musicians,
Yeah.
and it's tiers. Tom will watch every penny. So you get the suites here for $2,000 a night, whatever it is. Then you have the musicians that are less, $500 a night. You have the crew, that's right. And then that's the whole bill. You don't have,
30.
hi, David. Hi, Alan Arato, friend. I'm good. I'm sorry. I wanted to see if you have a minute to talk about like 13 possible rooms at the. It's a group, SB19. Have you ever heard of SB19? They're like the biggest Philippine K-pop group
PPop.
right now. It's called PPop. Philippine pop, but SB is in boy 19.
So promotions. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah. Because
70%. You're doing good.
I know that nahiya na nga ako eh kasi Hawaii
Why?
is not sold up.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
So,
what I've been telling my friends too. I said, why you guys, you're saying you're gonna go, but you know the thing is, oh, it's still far. It's still August.
That's the way. Yeah,
so
Hawaii.
laid back.
Yeah.
I know, but
Uh-huh.
don't get me wrong. I have heart attack many times. Look at them. Hawaii's always like this.
Yes. Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
Kind of old
Especially
style.
the Filipino. The
For
waiting
whatever
game.
reason, you know,
It's
and
really
it's going to be
the-
their loss. When it'll do well, you're doing very well.
Yeah,
But
we're
we're still
like
on-
70%.
Yeah, we're still not going to stop. Obviously.
True. Yeah.
But you just got to keep going, and then it's up to them when they want to buy it.
Yeah.
But
That's why I'm alerting
You
them.
are way
Yeah.
ahead of. I mean, what you've done already is amazing.
Yeah.
Normally, even with Tom, we're stretching all the way to sometimes to the end.
Yeah, this is the first
Unless
production
it's Jesus or Bruno Mars, it doesn't sell out right away. Jesus come, done. I've been calling. Can I have their second coming tour? Really? Jesus? I think he hung up on me. Hello, Jesus. I went to church. How are you?
I know.
Tom, like, are you
Yeah,
calling
yeah.
Jesus again? Yes, I'm calling Jesus. I want that tour, Tom. I want that tour.
But this is the first concert I have that was sold a lot of tickets in the first week. Yeah.
They are,
And they
Like
bought the most
500.
expensive first.
It is.
Right.
Yeah,
You don't even
usually-
ask for discounts. They
No.
just okay.
Filipinos, either you're rich or you're poor.
Yeah,
That's it.
but this one they don't
All
ask for
in between.
discount.
Yeah, because
Yes,
they already
true.
know.
Yeah.
They already know. This is their
Yeah.
third
Uh-huh.
world tour.
You
So
know what is nice about what you're going through too is, we would try to get sponsors for Tom, right? Sprint, banks, whatever. I noticed the Filipino community, you got sponsors coming in, whether they're owner of the bank, owner of a shop. So you're very blessed to be able to get sponsorships more than any group that I've seen out there.
Yeah.
Not normal.
Yeah.
That's good. But they also, that's why nice the way you take care of them. Yeah.
Yes.
You
They
put the
continue.
picture,
Yeah.
OIG,
Yes.
take a picture. Remember, I always joke about that. Always there's the
Yeah.
more Filipinos and the sponsors
I
on
post.
stage
Yeah.
and nobody in the crowd. Then you
want
know,
to-
oh shit, I better sponsor because I'm the only one that never give the promoter money. And I'm being the only one on the floor now.
The floor. Yeah.
I'm the only audience.
Oh shit. So I'm gonna make sure
So
there's nobody on
everybody-
the floor. Then they're
yeah.
like, see? We're over here and you're downstairs.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
psychological.
Yeah. That's why I
But,
start doing. Yeah. When I start doing that, other producers started doing it too.
Right.
So, I mean, it's
I've never
okay
seen
with
that.
their
When you did
yeah.
the IG and you put
Yeah.
the I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Smart. I've never done
Yeah.
that.
I'm not
We never had
really
social-
active in IG. That's why I'm
Just in
thunders.
general, thanking them on social media.
Yeah.
Now you're hitting all the
And you told me like you're gonna hit all this social media.
we're just but now,
Yes,
now
true.
we're waking up to social media now.
Uh-huh.
I finally peel
Yeah.
808 Filipino.
Filipino, yeah.
Adding.
Uh-huh.
If you look under the post,
Yeah, there's a lot of
sharing it,
likes. Yeah, this year.
stuff like that. So we just keep going. As long as the word is getting out, that's the main thing, right? Now, here's a quick question. Have you planned is there time for an opening act or not? What's your thought on opening act right now?
We always have an opening act.
You don't, the
I
act doesn't
have
want
at least five of them. Yeah, for the opening act.
You have already.
I have right
thinking
now.
about?
I have two.
Okay.
Wherein
Are they
unlike
dance
before
troupe? Are they singer?
before we ask them and then you
Oh,
have
the
to
people
sell
calling you, no
tickets.
problem.
But now we don't ask because this is SB19.
Right.
You know what?
No, I have a
Yeah,
few people are interested
yeah.
already. So
Okay.
For sure.
Mhm.
But if and when you make the decision, try and choose the one that has the most following.
Yes.
And then they'll share, and that's
the
possible sale, right?
the requirements right now, I guess.
For example, one of the people I said last night, right, another boost. When the manager, remember Crossing Rain, right? They
Yeah.
broke up, obviously.
Oh.
But the new group coming out right now for Party Foul, it's a 3 boys instead of the 5. I don't know why they call themselves Party Foul, but anyway, that's their new group. They have about 60,000 followers.
Oh.
They want to open up.
Oh.
FYI.
Yeah, yes.
Let me double check. I'm not sure.
But they know the
Oh,
they know the
The
group.
manager
Yeah.
called me last night when I posted it last
Yeah.
night.
Yes.
Alan, Oh, you do.
Oh, they're
I'm
interested?
Yeah, they want to open up for them.
Yeah, even the photographers, they're calling me now. They said, "Oh, do you have? I can volunteer for free."
So I'm gonna send. I want to recommend them. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
And we can get 24/7, whatever the show. You know, that's another one. Like dance troupe, yeah.
Yeah, the dance group. Yeah, I went to 808
Okay.
to ask them, but
That's
no
all
response
you-
yet.
No,
Yeah.
then wow.
Yeah. But
I got Nick's pad. we
Yeah,
got
yeah.
all
There
of
you
them,
go,
no
yeah.
problem. I'm doing the Pop 808 stage at the Stam Jam. That's right.
we need something different. Yeah, that one.
When you're ready,
Uh-huh.
and we block out the beginning.
Yes.
Because you know
I
what?
think we need that now,
Oh,
as
you do
early as
already?
now, so that we can advertise
Of
and
course.
then they can help.
You're still months
The
away.
name
Yeah, yeah.
also carries.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay,
that,
okay.
that will help.
So-
Yeah, that would help. Yeah.
Let's do this.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. On my mind.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put some.
You got me excited now.
We're all excited. We're not eating. You know you're excited. When you're not excited,
Yes.
only eat and get fat.
Yes.
That's boring, right? This is exciting.
Yes.
Look, we never touch our
I'm
food.
gonna
Talk
make sure
story.
that I
I'm
drink
drinking your
my...
soda too. You know that, right?
Because sometimes when you're excited, you don't know where
I
it's
don't know. Hey,
And then, Mom, did you drink my coffee? My kids.
Mom, what?
Oh, I don't know.
Leave my soda alone. Oh, sorry.
So I want to make sure that we don't do that
I'm
here.
drinking Taylor's water already. So excited.
Yes.
I never need nothing. Still full. But I'm gonna drink the soda. Drink the blood. So let me work on
Oh,
that.
yeah, yes.
I'll give
Yeah.
you some options.
Okay.
I know Party Foul wants to do it already.
Oh, okay.
So they would be easy. Give them an MP3 file. They sync the tracks. We can figure all that.
Mm-hmm.
I would recommend them.
Okay. Yeah.
Other ones to think about 24/7.
You're my boss now.
No,
Yeah.
no, you got the
Let's
boss
go.
man.
Let's go.
Hello.
Just tell you.
No, I'll only give feedback
You know,
because
Thailand,
I
they're on
know
the
these
side,
people
they're on the
are
side.
not.
Filipina just go on the knee, right? The Thailand, they're on the side. Different. Sorry, I live in Thailand 3 years. But I'll put some information together.
Okay. Yeah.
I know Party File wants to do it already,
Mm.
but I'm gonna let's make it.
That's good that they called you once
they
you
did.
posted
That's
something about SB19.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
they're not. Trust me.
Yeah.
It's easier when it's the big names coming.
Mhm.
Yes.
When we did, I forget who it was. I think it was Earth, Wind and Fire. Tom, a lot of people would call us, and then Tom would ask me to help fill it. Yeah. So we have at Natural Vibration. We had somebody upcoming. We want to help them. Yeah. And they always thank us 20 years later. Alan, I remember you had us open up for I think Rod Stewart or something like that, right? So, but nowadays, my thought process is not to only help them. If you can help the promoter, and that person has 60,000 followers.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, good.
That
I
will
will
fill up
choose
this.
you because you have 3. You good? We only have 3 followers.
And they're gonna be the...
This is business. Leave me alone.
You might be a good singer, but you only have 3 followers.
Sorry.
Better than Lea Salonga, but what? 60,000 followers. Okay. Business, mom.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, mom. But I want to sing. So anyway, so I will contact them. I'll
Yeah.
send you the link. Party Foul. I don't know why they
Party-
call that name. I'm not on the management
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
I don't know why they chose that name.
Uh-huh.
But I don't like the young kids nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't like the young kids. No more work ethic. And
Yeah,
they feeling good when they walk away. They cry.
Yeah.
Party Foul.
I'm
F-O-U-L.
looking at it
Yeah,
right
take a
now,
look.
yeah.
You can see I had like 58,000, 60,000 followers. They just dropped their single too in the last couple of days. So they got good momentum right now. They're the ex-members of Crossing Rain. I actually had a record label deal for Crossing Rain in the Philippines. I was talking to ABS-CBN guys.
Yeah.
That's Party Foul.
Okay.
Yeah, what is that? 50,000.
50, yeah, 50.
So once we okay them,
Mm-hmm.
and then we promoting that they'll be on the show, they're gonna promote to their friends too.
Oh,
Yes.
So far you like them, right?
Yeah, yes.
Good business decisions, right? It's all your
Look
decisions.
at that.
but-
Oh, they're...
yeah,
They're young
good,
too.
They're
Good
young.
looking, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So these are local boys?
Local boys.
Oh.
Yeah.
What, get Filipino blood in some?
No, I
Yeah.
think Japanese.
Mostly
Saudi,
Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah, Asian.
But that's good that they actually know SB19.
Oh no.
And they
If you're in the
they ask you.
world,
Yeah.
Wow, good, good.
So there's 3 of them. So that's
Three
them.
of them.
Yeah, yeah.
So the rider easy, only 3 mics.
Yeah.
And then and then they dance
Uh-huh.
and then maybe
We need to
2 or 3
promote them
songs.
now then.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
But let me go and okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I already paid, so don't
You
worry.
guys,
We're
eat.
done.
Honey, check for this. Oh, you make me work hard. This is the exciting part.
Yes. But you know, we should get them interviewed on a TV.
You can.
Yeah.
Can you?
when
Do you
just in
have
general,
connection?
TV?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your
So here's the
connection on
thing.
that?
So we can, but like now or normally it's. You're far out. You're doing very well being far out, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
No, but it's better to kind of plant something, you know, for people that've never known them,
Introduce
to at
them.
least see them on
Well,
TV,
Yeah.
So
local TV.
So in a nutshell, I was just on TV for my pop event, right? Recently. And this is not right, but a lot of the motivation to have a Loving It Away or a cover of a magazine is sales.
Yeah.
Not supposed to be that way.
Yeah.
It's normally editorial or sales. Normally. But if you bought something from them, they'll consider it more. It's just business, right?
Yep,
Not supposed to.
Yeah.
But I'm not advising you to do that. You don't need to. Even the radio, they're going to come with the radio one, by the way. to
Yeah,
take a
yes.
look at.
Yeah.
Yes.
I might advise you, no need.
No, yeah.
Because let's just do more, buy more Instagram ads. You know, the ones that's blowing up, that
Yeah, yeah.
sharing, and a lot of
Post.
people.
Yeah.
Buy $30 on Instagram.
Yeah.
And that's
It
what I
will
would
fly,
do.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll buy Instagram ads.
Yes. Okay.
I'll forward you the one for the Pop 119, by the way. And the reason why they were able to put me on was because
The 808.
DNB is a big client of theirs. So no problem. Oh, take care of the guys. And then that's why our show was at DNB's, yeah? Dave and Buster's. Now, I know one of the places they should be on is the cover of Phil Am.
Yeah.
Is there any magazines out there right now besides Phil Am? There used to be two before.
There's two, but if any, I don't know.
Let me work on that. Because
Yeah,
Mary's a good friend of mine. You- everybody
Chronicle,
knows
yeah.
that, right?
Yeah. Cordero.
Right.
Yeah. She's also my friend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Trust me, all the Filipinos know
they even
Cordero.
asked me to be one of their cover, like
Oh, yeah. And you should.
yeah, and they said like, oh, I said no.
Did you do
my
that?
kids say no, I did not, because you know my family is conservative. Yeah, Mom, no, don't do that.
Because you have to mention their
Yeah.
names, and you
To
gotta
be
give them
their front page. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
The two places I would really like, I want to work on my own. No, I want trying to get with no cost. First of all, is maybe the midweek cover.
Yes.
Would be great.
I think
Yes.
midweek is good
Midweek
because it's
cover.
And the
non-Philippine.
reason why it's easier
it's
to
network.
do it because SB19 is a big. It's like Elton John coming in. It's like Rod Stewart
Yes,
coming in.
Correct.
yes,
Yeah.
It's a big story. What
Yeah.
sells?
Yep.
What sells magazines? Covers.
yes.
Basically, that's what what sells magazines, or people pull up. Oh, SB19, or the cover. Not just Alan
Yeah.
Norato on the cover. Maybe they like the ball up.
Knowing that they're on the billboard already. Yeah.
For the dog.
No. You're crazy.
Bring more because the cat in the litter box.
We'll do a press release
No,
for you.
it's SB19 on the cover. Save that one. Alan Norato, put the one on.
You gotta frame the SB19 one.
But so
How's the Honolulu magazine doing? Do they do that kind of stuff too? They're a little high
well, it's a
up.
different market, right?
Yes,
obviously.
yes.
Not to say any cover I would take. Even Parents' Day month, I would take whatever, right? But the story would be maybe you on the cover promoting the actual show itself. Yeah. So I do have a call out. My partner is meeting with Mary today at Elks Club at 12 noon. You already had it. I was supposed to be at that meeting. But I'm eventually going to give her a call because I have to call her back. Yeah? I'm going to say, Mary, what does it take? You and I know it's a good cover. SB19. Can I have a commitment to? That's why I just tell them. I don't ask. You gotta ask nicely.
Just ask what's
the possibility? Because it would be a good idea for her
Yeah.
to put it on.
Is it
Yeah.
an X deal or because they always ask.
But you
for-
never know what the motivation is, right?
Yeah, yes,
and then maybe the cover.
Just kind of present it to them as
present it to them.
something positive coming to the islands.
absolutely.
Let's party, let's make this a big.
Well, it's a big name.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
It's a big name. It's like
Yeah.
Madonna coming in town.
Yeah,
How come
exactly.
you don't want because you want to get a $2,000 cover first? Or buy?
Yeah.
Let me
challenge them a little bit.
Challenge them. All
Yeah.
I can say is no.
Exactly.
But maybe to get it, okay, I'll tell you what, let's win-win. I don't want to buy a full page, maybe a quarter page.
Yeah.
Put an
I think
ad.
that's what we need.
Then it's worth it, right? I don't have to pay the
Yes.
2,000 for the
Yeah.
front, inside, whatever. I'll tell you what, really, we're going to sell out anyway. You should have those cover. I'll tell you what, for $500, we'll buy it. That. Would you still consider the cover? Now we made a good deal.
Yeah.
Because she should put it on her cover.
Exactly.
She'd be crazy if she doesn't.
Exactly. And the buzz should start already at this time.
Well,
Yeah,
I
just-
agree. But
just
then
say we're
we
thinking
don't know what
about
the
you.
commitment is for the
Yeah.
next couple of months. A lot of times they commit the cover already, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Right, normally. Because even when I was on the cover of Midweek, I don't even know what year it was. I remember it was 2 months before they interviewed me, took my pictures and all. They already had it. It's weekly, yeah? That's why. I think it was 1989 I was on it. So I want to try and get her a commitment now. But ideally, at the very least, because she's a monthly, right?
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
So
Monthly.
we'll see what she has for
It's April,
April
May,
done
June,
already, right?
yeah.
May, June, July.
Yeah.
Hopefully she can commit the covers yet. Worst case scenario, earlier better. Nothing wrong with that, absolutely. July is ideal. 1 month out, and then the buzz really. Because normally when we promote 20,000 budget, I'll do 5,000 right away, just to wake up everybody. But I don't continue doing it. I'm literally about 2 weeks out to about a month out that I just blast so hard. That's all you hear about. That's what you normally want to do because you don't have a budget that's $1 million, right? That's different. So normally if you have a budget, a big boost, wake everybody up, all the free stuff. That's why the press releases go at the same time.
Yes.
So if you can still put that, we put one together, I can still get it out. For the next 3 months, we get as much free press as we can. So it's a blurb here, entertainment column here, yada yada yada, cover commitment here. Now it's in the process of building this machine
timeline,
to go right into August 1st. Because 2 weeks out, even if you're sold out, good, right? This is it's already setting up for the next time they come in, or they're promoting you as a promoter. And you that's all you hear is the buzz, yeah? That's the wave. We're building the wave right now as much as we can. You can't do the wave with an unlimited budget. That's crazy if you want to do that. Because you boost real strong first, then you let it sit, and then get the sales in, and then you build a wave again. And the last 2 weeks, that's all you hear. That's why a lot of times, most of it is during that time frame. When the interviews live is when they come in, maybe we're going to cut it up, they come in the second, right? On the 30th, right?
The 30th,
So the next morning show is when they got to do the morning shows.
Yeah.
They're not here. Sometimes they do calls. Sometimes they do, because they're from the Philippines, you got to do a remote, that kind of remote. That can all be set up, yeah? But I have enough relationships to call the producers right away. And this is a big story. For example, I hate when I know the guy, he's a good friend, but I forget the name. Good Lord. It's my good friend, it's my brother, I forgot his name.
For what
He does
outfit?
Living It Away, the Filipino kid. What's his name?
Jordan?
No, Jordan.
Is Jordan still active? Jordan
Jordan's in the
Secondo?
mainland.
Oh.
Yeah, he's in Florida.
Oh, wow.
He's the anchor.
Yeah,
He
because he was
left
doing
quite a
well
while.
before. Oh, no wonder.
Absolutely. Same birthday as me. I always say, you're the good-looking one. I live vicariously through you. I lie. I thought I'm Jordan. February 3rd is my birthday. He gets the same birthday. But
Who is hot in the island right now?
nobody. Sorry. I'm trying to think.
You know what the comments are mostly saying? If you can talk to Britman.
Yes. Yes. I do have a call out for that. Him and another girl, Bella Porch.
Bella
Bella
Porch,
Porch,
because
yeah.
they're in the islands, you
Yeah.
know, and
Yes,
their
yes,
following is
Not that easy. See, those are major players. We don't know what his rat rate is to even him shout out once, maybe 5,000, 10,000, you never know.
yeah.
The mom
Worth
used
it.
to. The mom sponsors us for the
Okay.
catering for Zara and Bamboo,
Okay.
and they're
So
also
that's
trying to
one way
offer
to
now.
get into Britain is through mom.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
That's what I was telling her. Oh,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
do the Filipino style.
Maybe there's a way you can.
Don't have to be so
I think they're
formal.
coming to watch the Sweet Notes. Then maybe I can try
The
that.
That'd
mom.
be fun. That'd be
Yeah.
fun for you.
Because they're also sponsoring us with bentos because we already have a
If you
catering.
know
yeah.
her already, right? just
No, not
mention-
really. Bretman.
No.
I know
mom.
the brother and the mom. Yeah.
That's plenty. Family is good. Yeah.
Mhm.
I just kind of say, hey, listen, I'm just wondering if is it kind of any kind of support you may be able to get from Batman.
When I start asking about, is he gonna watch or something? They don't say. Maybe they're already.
He's right now
replaying.
in the Philippines.
Yeah.
I've seen his vlogs.
So it might be a
Is it
fun
Philippines?
idea. Maybe we'll think of a script
Mhm.
for you to ask, because you don't want to be humble. You want to be pushy. Yeah?
No. I just say.
But
I just wish that he's gonna come to watch something like that.
You know, Britman was the one who announced SB19 in the Billboard Awards.
oh really?
Yeah, when they were first nominated. So they were
So there's
nominated together with 17, Ariana Grande. Like there's 5 that were nominated for that
I
spot.
can get to him. So let me think what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Because
And it was Britman who was going. He and the SB19 was the last
He's so
one.
funny.
And he said, he goes, and the Filipino boys like me. SB19.
so that's why it'd be fun to. I can have somebody to reach out and say, hey.
Because then
by
there's
the
that
way,
connection,
he
you
already
know.
knows them.
Yeah,
He
especially
brought them
Yeah.
out.
Bella, but
Yeah.
You went them out to the break. Now, here's something we can think about. You okay? Maybe we can invite him as a guest. Get him a VIP.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll do that.
Get the
$700.
this VIP.
You know now you have something, instead of just using him, we want to be able to offer him. Right? Hey, Rickman, by the way, remember you brought
Appearance.
SB19, we'd love to invite you to the show. Maybe any kind of support we appreciate. Stop right there.
Yes. Yeah.
So we'll talk about that and I'll go and get the way to get to him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find a way and maybe
can.
make it, the appeal would be like you are hosting them because you're from Hawaii.
Well, let me ask
You know what I
this,
mean?
If I may.
From that angle.
If I may. Would there be a way?
Show aloha to the boys.
No, would there be a way we invite him to be a
Like-
guest host?
Host. Yeah, that's what I was
All they
thinking.
have
Yeah.
to do is come on,
Just to show
Introduce.
up.
say a little something, and
Yeah.
introduce them.
Introduce
Yeah.
You
them.
get the
The perks and
right, all the perks, yeah.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah,
be
maybe
cool.
he's gonna introduce them. Yeah.
Because he already
Official
did it in the
introduction.
billboards, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I can get you on
You
that.
can offer that. Yeah.
And ask Bella too.
I don't know what Bella. I'm not sure, but if we get Brickman, great. But yeah, we can do that too. Why not? Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. To be the host, to introduce them.
Yeah, the guest
official.
host.
Yeah.
You have who's your main one right now? MC?
I have the host for the front acts. I usually have a host for
You
front
are-
act. Yeah.
You have a
Raymond, I don't know if you know Raymond Sebastian. He's
He's-
the
he's-
president of the previous though, because they just changed the president of the Filipino community.
Okay, good.
Yeah. He's
So a guest host. And it's not going to be MC
Yeah.
the whole night. It's just to
No, yeah,
come
it's a guest
them,
Just to
he's-
introduce.
He's
Yeah,
actually able
would
to
be
write
nice,
talk
yeah.
story a little bit,
Uh-huh.
laugh, and then bring them on.
yeah.
Simple.
But that's a big
Yeah.
plus. Once he agrees that, you can add that onto the
To the-
promotion.
Yeah,
Promotion.
blast out once
Yes.
to a million followers.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's worth a
exactly.
lot of money.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
I think it's like $10,000 to him to blast it out once. FYI.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
gosh.
At least.
Oh wow.
I don't know. I don't know what the
Uh-huh.
rack rate is, or there's rates, yeah,
Yeah, yes.
to do that. I'm actually going to start a company that's going to be an
Uh-huh.
agency for influencers, and then I get them jobs, right? But I got to get all. I'm doing research right now. Anyway,
Well, hopefully he sees that like he's the Hawaii boy, and now
Yeah.
the boys are coming here, so he
Correct,
should
yeah.
he should kind of be like,
no, and
Hey,
a lot of times he don't
boss.
mind doing it because he's
yeah.
Filipino.
That's why.
Big Filipino
Hopefully we
group
can.
from Hawaii.
Hopefully we can get that
He's
to
able
him.
to, and the
Uh-huh.
mom already work, helping you,
Yeah, yes,
right?
yes.
So there's a good
Mercy,
connection
yeah.
already, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. All right, I can figure out a way to get there. I know people that know.
Because
That's
how
it.
many
That would be-
times do I see that comment in my comment section? Oh my goodness. I'm like, hello, you
Yeah.
think so easy? I don't have connections.
Yeah, it's not.
But everybody, they
True.
know the value. See, that's why they keep
Because,
saying.
even talk to the brother and we cannot even mention. I think it's an ethics like
Yeah.
now you're taking advantage of
Yes,
me too.
yes.
Yeah, you don't want to ever do that. That's why
yeah.
you come back with it.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
you have
but
to do
but
it.
you don't come. You come humble. You know.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Anytime, you know, we love to invite you to be a guest host, offer you some VIP seats. For people.
Yeah.
Let me know if that's okay. We stop there.
Yeah. If he's
Wait for
gonna
answer.
take it, if he's gonna be kind to go, oh, okay,
Yeah. You know.
I'm all for it.
And
Or
then he's in town.
I'm-
He wants to be a part of it because
I want every cent.
now. It's good for them to be out there because they get more followers too. So they're always building as much as they can. So the better he's connected, then all of a sudden all the followers of SB19 who didn't know who Brickman was before
Yeah.
will know him now.
We'll know
right?
him
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
So now it's
That's
a
another way,
win-win-win
yeah.
situation. You treat it that way. He's not stupid. He knows what's going on. It's just like people use him. Then like people use me all the time. But if it's a win-win-win, okay.
yes,
But
yeah.
people pick my brain all the time, and then they just run away with the idea.
Correct,
right?
yeah.
But that's okay.
And then of course you're gonna introduce who you are
Oh no, yeah.
talking. So the it makes sense when somebody like
Well,
you.
my name will come up.
Yeah.
And well, formerly of Tom Office, whatever. Doesn't matter. But your name is going to come up more than me because you're the producer. We love, brought up by. A lot of times you keep you away.
Away,
It's
yeah.
good, you know.
Well,
Because-
maybe it would also be nice that you're the one trying to get a hold of him because then you're saying, hey, I'm not even a producer. I'm just being
No,
helpful.
and I
Helping
definitely
this,
want to help.
helping the boys. Yeah,
Yes.
that's the key there. Yeah, helping the.
We
Yeah,
are a
no, I-
Filipino
exactly,
community.
exactly.
The
We all
We
want
are
to
trying to
yeah.
help each other. Who gets paid here?
We need to
Nobody.
elevate, yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
Because in the end,
Filipino,
it's our happiness.
Uh-huh.
And in the end, it would, more people know and more people know you, the more, whatever
Then-
business you're going to open next.
My friend's going to call saying, hey, a guy that I know, formerly a Tom Office officer, so you get the anchor there, right? He's reaching out to you. He's working alongside or with for Nimfa, who's producing the show. Now you get, people, the producer here, the guy from Tom, calling to be a part of this groundbreaking, amazing, once in a lifetime.
We want
opportunity.
Correct,
Hawaii.
yeah.
We want Hawaii to look good because they have the attention of the world too. I mean, with all their fans
Yeah.
worldwide.
Hawaii's last
Especially
leg.
we're the last leg.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
The final
Final, yeah. Show.
That's funny because I told you in my interview, Michael Jackson's last show was in Hawaii. I don't know if you know that or not, but he never played an American soul again.
Really?
Ever.
His last show here, the one at the
It
stadium.
was the last time he played on American soil.
Oh, for real?
Never did a tour. He always North America, well, North America, Japan, Australia,
Other countries,
European countries.
but
He was
not
about
in the
to, but
U.S.
before he died, he had another tour set up, right?
Oh.
That's the American
Yeah, yes,
tour.
yeah.
But he
Oh
passed away.
wow, for
He
real.
never played again since 1997.
So Hawaii was his last
The
American
last, yeah.
concert. Dang, I didn't know that. That's
That's
history.
historical.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, and you were involved in that.
I want to show you a funny picture.
You should write a book.
Yeah.
People have,
You should have
Don't
a
do
little
that.
biography.
yeah.
Because you can even do it on your own,
Correct, yeah.
You
And
can
you
go
can include us in your
Amazon.
biography now.
One, yeah. Not nobody wants. My curriculum vitae. How come?
Meet up with these two girls in Filipino.
And we don't even eat our food. We talk story all day.
And the
Come. But this is how, you really build relationships. And I like working like this. I mean, I'm in so many meetings all the time. Sometimes, the motivation not good. And, but when nice people try to
Boring,
do, that's how it should be. Yeah? I'm going to look for something and make you laugh. Oh, there it is. Eat a little bit before you get cold.
No, I ate.
You did already?
I'm gonna baon home and I'm gonna eat this
I
for
know, yeah.
dinner.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna.
Thank you for dinner.
I know. I was supposed to.
Last time I'm kind of it's so ashamed. Like we're going out for the lunch, yeah. And then I forgot to bring my wallet, so she ended up
What?
paying for it.
Oh, our lunch last time.
Oh, lunch.
That's okay.
I said,
was
oh, I'm
supposed to
gonna
pay.
pay for it.
No,
and then when I
next
open my bag,
time we meet, Alan will take us
My
to.
turn.
He'll take us to
Wherever you
Hilton.
want. With a Hilton, no problem.
Oh, we want to see the rooms. No.
Check, please. Oh, you know my girlfriend then, huh? VIP all the way, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you something funny here. Hold on.
So now I think I don't want to stay in Alamon Hotel. I want to stay in Hilton.
The Hilton, at least, right? At least.
And
Are you guys booked
pretend
already?
not yet.
Oh.
But
How much
I'll
the-
pretend I bump into
how
the
much-
SB19 boys.
How much in Alamoan?
I think in the 200s. I'm not sure
Oh,
though. I haven't looked.
Garden Inn is you
I've stayed there a couple of times.
Yeah.
It's still by Hilton, but yeah, it's
but
smaller.
You know, Alamoana is.
Alamoana is
Walking
that's
distance,
the
yeah.
good thing. That's the
Uh-huh.
only
Walking
reason why
distance,
I would
yeah.
stay there.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
But not like the
But
Hilton.
do they have suites still in
I'm
Alamoana?
not sure. I
Because
really don't
it's
know.
been sold, remember? So I
Yes,
think the
Australian
rooms,
company owns it.
yeah, the rooms are owned by some people. Yeah,
My- we have
So
a
it's
unit.
not
it's like a
time
condo
share.
hotel.
Right. We
Yeah.
bought two.
You do?
In order. My sister.
Oh, your sister lives there now?
No, this is not. My
Okay.
family all real estate people.
Oh.
I'm the only one playing.
So you mean to say when I try to look for a room there for a good price, it might be your sister's room if
I don't know
they're
if they
doing
put
it
in the, I don't know
for
if
the
they-
rental,
Yeah.
for the.
Did you put it into the pool? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Mm.
They're. I don't know.
They don't need to.
It could be. Yeah, it could be. but
Yeah.
I remember when it went out for sale,
Uh-huh.
they bought 2 units.
Nice,
Oh.
nice.
But that particular part of my
Smart, yeah.
family, that brother has like 15 properties. I mean, he just buys 6-unit building, Vegas.
The rooms are not great though.
No, they're small.
They're small.
But it's like you said. walk
But
up
the
street, yeah.
the Hilton
Yeah.
Cohio is better. And then the other Hilton that you mentioned,
Garden Inn.
the Garden Inn
Uh-huh.
by
That's
Hilton.
where
That's also
Sarah and Bamboo stayed because they want close by the, the market.
Oh,
So that's why we put him there.
I see.
And it's good for us.
It's newly
very,
renovated,
yeah,
so it was,
Plus
and
it's cheaper than we thought. Like,
in fact, the rooms are not great either, though.
no, it's not.
The
Yeah. Even their suites are like,
Yeah.
not even.
Not that.
But
But I think you'll do well with Hilton once you
I
get
think you
Hilton.
will.
Yeah.
I think you will.
Well,
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
it's
For the 30
now
rooms.
like there's history as well that Michael Jackson stayed
Right.
there.
Yes, yeah.
And
Elvis,
and Elvis.
And they landed
That
over
would,
there.
that would be a good.
We should have a
place
little
for-
write up that we put
Yeah.
in the boys. I don't know if the hotel has that. They should have, no?
So
But we cannot advertise for
when I
it.
did
no,
the,
no,
when I
no.
did the show at Michael Jackson show, right?
Uh-huh.
I did the VIP party. That's all the girls, right? We were gonna do the VIP party. Michael Jackson, right?
Yeah.
That's me in the purple jacket in the background over there. That's my claim to fame. So that's Yimin Chung, my partner over there. But I don't know if you can see it. That's me in the purple jacket.
Yeah.
You're
I
just
can prove that I was
behind.
there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was his last visit, his last
Yeah.
concert here.
And this
What
is
year
the-
was that?
1997.
Oh, okay,
Oh, you're
okay.
good in keeping all those pictures.
He
I wish I did
remembers
more.
years. I don't remember what
Make
happened
sure
to
you-
me. I know I graduated in high
I don't know
school
what I did
in
yesterday.
'84.
I forget what I did yesterday, please.
That's the thing.
I
Yeah,
forget
you
what I ate
remember
yesterday.
the
Way back.
Yeah, that's true.
You're right. You're right. Way back.
So you actually graduated from Farrington?
Yeah, I went to all the way from Kali Elementary
Really? So you grew up in the
in the
neighborhood.
valley.
But yeah, I changed my vlog now. It's not I Love Kalihi vlogs anymore. It's now concentrated to SB19.
SB19.
Since 18 of Hawaii vlogs. But Hawaii is Kali is a good place. I never wanted to
Oh,
move out.
I was fine. It didn't bother me.
It's the center of
We-
everything. We're close to everything.
Well,
You
don't,
look.
that's okay. Keep it like this. When the rich come in, we don't get award anymore. It's all right. Don't share the.
Yeah, but it's expensive here. Even though
Yeah.
the
Hawaii.
neighborhood doesn't look that great. You know what I mean?
Hawaii is expensive in general.
Yeah.
I'm trying to ask them if they can do a sponsors night, like a welcome party. You know, in Hawaii, I said it's
Over at.
because first time in Hawaii. they
But
need-
you know, I
yeah.
was telling you that you should use that as well as what do you call it? Press con. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you
Press
think?
conference?
Yeah, you invite.
Could.
You
You
can invite radio and TV
Radio.
personalities so
Yeah.
that even last minute, and
Maybe
people,
three
I
questions, 5 questions. Yeah, we can set up, right?
But that can only happen when they're in town, right? And we
Yeah,
know July
when they
30th
arrive.
they're coming in town. So you want to. That's always a plus to do that anyway.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
press is no matter
Maybe
when
the
you do
following
that,
day, yeah.
you know.
If we could
It just
make
depends.
their
Only
itinerary.
24, 48 hours, and they got to
Yeah.
set up.
but
and
they
sound
probably have to
checks.
practice
Right, all that
the
kind of
following
stuff.
day. So
No, their practice is the same day.
the morning,
Yeah.
the morning of.
They never requested to practice
Extra.
because this is the last leg. So maybe it's just a sound check.
Could be a line
Oh.
check,
Yeah,
sound
yeah.
check.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's good. So in a way, there's a little room, playroom.
Yeah. So that
They want to have a good time
following
too.
day, yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's why I
Uh-huh.
hope they would experience luau or something.
Yeah, yes, yeah. That's why when I'm doing their itinerary, then I'm gonna send it to them for approval, and then we find out all of this.
Are they going to go
Okay.
to any? Maybe they can help you put up a
There,
luau?
see? You ask
Yeah,
them
yeah,
when you're
Think
making
about
the.
when you have time.
yeah. Good
Oh,
thing you
how you
open
wanna-
up because
Yeah. What is
I
the
said-
best
yeah.
luau right
Well,
now?
there's plenty.
I know, but what's the best?
Best time.
This one. Everything's the best.
For the boys, always the best.
Okay, give her the bill.
Hello.
For the boys.
Oh, they never give me their time yet of arrival. They'll
I'm
make
their
them-
manager
Watch
that
out.
I'm the manager that they don't know of
I
yet.
should ask her,
They
right?
didn't meet her yet. Gotta be the best.
Gonna be the
5
best.
star.
5-star.
Gold in the double.
Gold leaf.
And I'm going to serve them.
But I'm asking them to give us time
No, because
for-
there's hotel luau's, but you want them to experience going to actually the luau where they have the beach, you know.
Right. There's always like Germain's, there's
Yeah.
Paradise Cove.
Yeah, what is number one right now? Because it's like,
Chiefs Luau is
Chiefs?
a big one, yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Warriors Luau.
Where is that?
Malka Warriors Luau just moved to,
is that by the beach actually?
no, Chiefs Luau is, I think at the water park. There used to be a sea life park, FYI.
Oh,
That's the number one because it's such a big production. The
Yeah.
best overall
yes.
is like the Polynesian Cultural Center.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But they have to spend like a whole day there,
It's
right?
too short.
Just go to the
I
final
can
one,
call
the
my friends
evening
if
one.
they want.
Ah.
But it's a far.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know, you got in a bus, you got a transportation, and a lot of times the transportation comes along on the package. Anyway,
So if we can do it
You
after
tell me.
the day their arrival, because
Well-
that's the only free
So
time
you're
that
looking
we
at
have.
13
Really?
people.
Yeah, yeah.
13.
Let's
no,
talk
the
about that.
entourage is 22.
Okay. So
Yeah.
So let's
that's
talk
22
about that.
plus 5.
Yeah.
Or they're all together. For the number of
Altogether, they
22.
are 22. Yeah.
22.
Entourage.
Okay, that's
travel.
how many big vans? You know those nice
Well, one bus.
bus
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
of a van.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Van is usually 15 passenger vans.
Yes.
Yeah, but then
No, but then you know those nice van. You know which one I'm talking about.
yeah, I get the
When they had
Mercedes
the
ones.
yes,
Those
those are nice. Always number one.
Always.
Always. You know.
She's taking. I think this is the manager they haven't met yet.
Yes, exactly. Just like, oh, that's my
I think she
boyfriend,
gotta
the
be
one who
every-
doesn't know I'm the
she's gonna
girlfriend
be
yet.
with the flag. This way.
Not only the flag,
Oh, you don't know what I'm gonna
accolades,
carry.
I know. She could jump on the back when they come
Yeah.
off the plane.
and then the giveaways.
They're afraid now.
Yeah.
Who's this lady? I don't know. She's stuck on me right now.
She'll be there for right.
I love you all.
Good thing it's not the first leg because you know with the first leg, Sarah, we have to wait at the airport for like more than 2 hours because the immigration
All right.
stuff.
Oh.
So we don't know what time they're
Yeah,
coming
this
out.
one they're coming from the mainland, so it's
Mainland.
just
San
Oh,
Francisco.
that's good.
San Francisco.
Yeah, that's right.
Versus-
San Francisco, yes.
7 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
immigration. Maybe the media will come meet them, you know, at the airport, arrival. But
Yeah, maybe that's the only
Maybe.
time instead of having a. I mean, that's the only time. But if they don't have time, the airport media would be good. Like one
Yeah.
question at a time. You know, one
that's
question.
the best probably.
Like,
We don't have to
yeah, because of
prepare.
the
We
time
don't
is
have to
right.
set up.
Yeah.
So upon their arrival, it's just gonna be a
Yeah,
quick
they did that.
interview.
I think in in Canada, they had a press, but it's
Press.
like
A
two
quick one.
stations.
Yeah,
and maybe 2 questions or
Yeah,
something
maybe
like
at the
that.
airport that would be
That
better.
would be
Okay.
nice.
Yeah,
okay.
because it's
I
we
just-
set up and then we change their
Just send me
schedule. Then
the
yeah.
itinerary so I can
Okay.
plan.
Yeah, yes.
we don't know yet because it's up to them. All of a sudden, get on
Yeah.
alien ship coming to town, then change the story, right?
Changes,
It's up to them.
yeah. But the airport, is the best.
That'll be a nice,
scenario.
And they can ask
give them,
questions.
Yeah, and it
Uh-huh.
looks good too. They feel welcome.
So
I
they are a
think.
big. Because
So
I'm
you're-
not
you're
here to
just
step on
working with
anybody's
actually
toes.
two,
You tell
yeah.
me what their responsibilities are. I am going to be there.
And if you want me to help you on that day, you can give me like a security badge. It's a badge of security, so they let me in.
Oh, you did.
You gotta dance the hula, right? How can you do that?
Personal security for SB19. You cannot touch me
Yes.
at all. It's mine. They get the
I'm
best
the
security.
tita.
Right? Not even big someone guy, just her.
Yeah.
You're gonna protect
bite
them.
you, she was-
Yeah, I know you're not gonna take that
And that was because
as a light
that's the
job
number one
because
hotel.
you know them, yeah.
She would bite me if I didn't have one of them.
Alan who? I don't know him already.
You don't bring them to my hotel, I don't like it.
I don't know him anymore. He didn't go good job.